That was a huge win for Liverpool in Jurgen Klopp's final season as manager. He's going to have a beautiful send-off at Wembley at the League Cup final against Chelsea. It was a hard game. Liverpool were, I think, so gritty in their performance, and Chelsea bottled 3 or 5 or 4 or 5 huge opportunities. We'll talk about Chelsea later in the video, but ultimately we have to talk about Liverpool because they're on for a quadruple. Liverpool fans are talking about it being better than the treble winning season last season for Man City. That's a debate for a different day. But we have to talk about the strength from Liverpool today, the mentality that Jurgen Klopp has got with this Liverpool side. It's out of this world, and to show Liverpool fans what he's built. The player, the linchpin that has been at the epicenter of everything Liverpool have done to such a high standard for the last 5, 6, 7 years is Virgil van Dijk, and he scores 2 perfectly good goals. One of them actually stands in a 1-0 win so late on as well. This is a guy that we have to talk about Virgil van Dijk for a minute. Virgil van Dijk, at the end of his prime years for Liverpool, there's no question about it. I still think he can go on for many, many years, but he's at end of his prime years, end of his years with Jurgen Klopp is, the great manager that's contributed towards his career after he signed for £75 million. He's kept a clean sheet today. He was monstrous. Any ball that came in from Chelsea, especially in those final 20 minutes when Chelsea were chasing the game, absolutely incredible. And then he steps up with 2 powerful headers. There'll obviously be a narrative around why Chelsea had Mudryk marking in for one of them and Ben Chilwell on the disallowed one. There'll be a narrative around that, of course, 1,000,000%. But let's be completely real. Virgil van Dijk was an absolute monster today, and Liverpool were absolutely sensational in so many regards. Let's just do some observations throughout the game. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Liverpool were befuddled with injuries, with young players coming into the side. Neil Danz's son was playing. Neil Danz's son, he's about half my age. You had, obviously, Gravenberch got injured. Connor Bradley was playing at right back as well. Kelleher today was absolutely amazing. He demonstrated great leadership. I thought he caught anything that came into the box very, very well. But then his shot stopping was absolutely incredible. And the opportunity in the first half from Cole Palmer where he kind of blocks it and clears it out, it was a world-class save. It was Gordon Banks-esque as a save. Absolutely incredible. I think Kelleher will be knocking on the door now for other Premier League clubs to be starting. And obviously for the next Liverpool manager, whatever happens to Alisson, obviously linked to Saudi Arabia in the summer, he'll be looking to be starting more games of football for Liverpool with a new manager. There's no question about it. Obviously, in the first half, Chelsea had a lot of opportunities. They really did. Obviously, they hit the post. Conor Gallagher hit the post with a flick. Cole Palmer had that chance against Kelleher in particular. And really, Chelsea were lucky to have 11 men on the pitch. I think Caicedo, for a lot of football fans, I think 50% of football fans really would be thinking, yeah, that's a red card on Ryan Gravenberch. And Liverpool had to deal with Gravenberch being injured. It was a very horrific-looking roll of the ankle. It's one of those where he might now be out for the remainder of the season. And McConnell comes on, Bobby Clark comes on, Tsimikas comes on, Joe Gomez comes on, Connor Bradley comes on as a right winger. This win is really a testament to the quality of Jurgen Klopp in not only winning finals, which is harder. Mourinho said it, finals aren't meant to be played, they're meant to be won. And it felt that Chelsea were playing the final. They were playing the occasion a little bit, and Liverpool were actually trying to get a win. They were desperate. They were gutty. They showed more grit and determination, in my opinion, than Chelsea. Chelsea showed a lot of quality in this game. Don't get that twisted. They showed a lot of quality, good moments, good attacking moments. Cole Palmer had some beautiful little touches. Ben Chilwell was getting forward very, very well as well. Even Mudryk created havoc, Nicholas Jackson. But it never felt like they were ever holding on to something solid. It never felt pure. It always felt like Chelsea were a little bit floating around the game, not quite holding the occasion and the importance of the occasion to their minds a little bit. It felt like just a game of just seeing how many we can have a go at Liverpool. I think Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp, and this is the genius of the manager, because it shows you the belief on the pitch. I saw it in Connor Bradley in particular. He's being asked to play as a right midfielder in the final few minutes, really, for Liverpool. And he's got this determination. He's desperate to win. And Mauricio Pochettino, when he's picking up that runners-up medal, it really does scream to me almost like participation trophy a little bit, and kind of happy to be involved a little bit. And that isn't Chelsea. It really isn't Chelsea. Let's just run through all the players that played the game today. Obviously talks about Van Dijk. Konate was absolutely fantastic. Kelleher as well. Andy Robertson's a huge gain for Liverpool. Obviously, they've got injuries now with Ryan Gravenberch, but someone like Andy Robertson coming back, I thought he brought a lot of balance, a lot of pace down the left flank for Liverpool. Ryan Gravenberch will be, I think, out for the remainder of the season, the way it's looking. I might be wrong. I'm not a doctor, but that looked like a horrific injury. Endo McAllister offered a lot of balance today. I think that midfield really is blossoming. And we have to look at Liverpool now as being a side that are capable of winning a quadruple. How crazy is that? Let's be completely real. How are we talking about this Liverpool side? Not only with a limited amount of spend compared to Man City, compared to Arsenal, Man United, and Chelsea, of course, but a side befuddled with injuries and young players coming through. Neil Danz's son playing. He's literally half my age. He's coming on and making a difference. And it was almost the kids. The kids have won Jurgen Klopp a League Cup. And it's almost like a shame. Liverpool fans must be absolutely gutted that he's not able to build on this for the next 5 to 10 years with the likes of Bobby Clark, McConnell, and Dan's coming on. Quansah even came on as well. He's been fantastic this season. Bobby Clark was absolutely fantastic when he came on. He came on quite early. I don't know if that was for McAllister, but he came on quite early. But that front three for Liverpool showed a lot of control, a lot of poise in big moments. Harvey Elliott, Gakpo, Luis Diaz. Harvey Elliott can drop into that little half space and be really, really devastating when he wants to be. I thought he was running the game at points. And Cody Gakpo had big chances as well. So, yeah, I think this Liverpool side are really purring. It wouldn't surprise me if they won all 4 trophies. There will be big injuries. There will be big concerns in the Premier League title race because I think the quality will show, especially when Liverpool plays City in the league. That's a huge game. Obviously, they've played Arsenal already. But in those FA Cup games, one-off moments of emotion, of motivation, of energy, I think this Liverpool side really can get over the line and do something special this season, as much as I semi-hate to see it, really. But Chelsea, I don't know where they go from here. I think it's a nice platform for Chelsea. I think Chelsea have got a nice little structure of how to go forward. I don't think it's with Pochettino. I think he'll be a bit of a stepping stone manager on some level. I think that it will be a situation where Chelsea will need a winning manager to get themselves in a position to go forward. But I think they've got a decent base. Colwill wasn't bad today. Ben Chilwell wasn't bad. Dizazi wasn't bad. But it's not enough for Chelsea. And Chelsea have to really show a lot more minerals in these big games, in my opinion. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I felt like they bottled chances today. I think they rushed at chances. I think they snatched at things a little bit too much. And that'd be an issue for Chelsea fans, because it's another cup final. I think it's 6 consecutive defeats for Chelsea in cup finals. Nowhere near good enough. Very keen to what you think in the comments down below. If you've watched this far, make sure you subscribe. Would really appreciate it. I'll be doing some more analysis of this game on the channel, and obviously all the big Premier League running games, Champions League, what are we talking about? The European Championships as well in the summer. It's going to be a big old summer. If you're new to the channel, again, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon.